Okay. Hey y'all, I'm not totally sure what this video is going to be. I wanted to show some of my like home decor updates that I have made, and I wanted to just talk. Like, one of my goals for 2026 is to stop being so scared to turn my camera on. So let's start now. Let's do it. So y'all know that I moved here last fall, and it was like my vision finally started to form when it came to what I wanted this space to be. I feel like in my last like home decor like design video, I was talking a lot about my living room, right? I have started putting more energy into my bedroom within the last few months. This is technically a studio, but the spaces, they're like connected but separate. Out in my living room, I have this like bright red like jute rug. It really works. I love how it looks with like the black leather sofa, just how those look together. The colors look so good. The red plays off of my Love Jones poster. It all works. But I did not necessarily want to do bright red accents in the bedroom. Red can be a lot, right? First I started with my bedding, and I did this kind of burgundy, like this like rusty burgundy. It's got some brown in it. I really love this set. It is linen. I got the pillowcases, the shams, the duvet cover, the sheets. I got it all matching in the same color, which I really like just how that looks. Once I had the bedding, it was easier to decide how to frame this, right? I have probably had to censor it for YouTube. We'll see. We'll see. I finally got this Pam Grier centerfold framed. This was a project that I wanted to complete for so long. Number one, I had to source the magazine, which was an original Players Pictorial magazine. I want to say it was their first issue. I had to find one for a price that I could afford that still had the centerfold intact. That was a feat. I looked for months. I finally found one. You can actually see some of the like creasing and like where it was folded up, but overall it is in such good condition for being like over 50 years old. After I finally found it, I did not frame it originally, and I think it was because deep down I knew that it did not fit my old place. Like, it just didn't fit like the spirit, the essence. I can't explain it, but I knew that it would work somewhere like down the line. So I just kept it folded up, kept it in plastic, just knowing like eventually I'm going to frame this. So went to Framebridge. Framebridge is not cheap, but I really do love it as someone who is particular, who loves options, who wants to pick every little detail and just like cares about my art so much. Being able to frame it exactly how I imagined it in my head is like priceless to me. And so yeah, went to Framebridge. I don't know if y'all will be able to see. I'm gonna try to insert some close-ups. The mat is this kind of like light green, this like textured like sage green, and it is so beautiful. So beautiful. The frame itself is this glossy like lacquered chocolate brown. It's hard to see because the lighting is pretty low in here, but together like the way that the texture and the mat plays off of like the cowhide. And shout out to my sales associate at Framebridge, because she just understood what I was going for, and she was recommending just such good mats and good frames. So yeah, got this framed and it is just perfect. Like, when you are someone who spends so much time like looking at inspo pictures and just like planning how you want something to look in your head for so long, it's like when you finally get it done and it's exactly what you imagine, there's just like no better feeling. This is exactly how I imagined it, where I imagined it. Just I love it. I love it. My next thing is, I feel like I need some closed storage in here, like a nice like wall mounted cabinet. That's what I'm envisioning, right? Hold on, because usually this is also up here and it doesn't ruin it. You know, I tried to find the most appealing storage that I could, but I don't want to look at this stuff all the time. Deodorant, lint brush, extra eyebrow pencils, Zyrtec, the stuff that you need, but that you need access to, but you maybe don't want to have to see all the time. So I would love a nice cabinet to hide all of these things in. So that is one of my next projects. But my next next project is I want to redo my closet. And so I am having the Container Store people come out here to measure and like design my closet. Free consultation, haven't paid for anything. But that is like something I want to prioritize. I feel like I don't wear all of my clothes enough, and a part of that is just not being able to see everything. So we'll see. You know, they got financing. They got financing. So we'll see what they talking about, and maybe in a couple months I will have a new closet. Let's move on. Okay, I almost forgot to mention this, and I'm glad I remembered. This is new, this curtain. Hold on, let me demonstrate. On the other side of this door is my closet, the only closet in here. The layout of my place is unique, right? So like you have to walk through this closet space to get to the bathroom, whether you are coming from the living room or the bedroom. A lot of buildings that were built during this time, like 60s, have this similar kind of layout. Where the closet is not just a closet, it's also like a hallway. I wanted a way to separate my bedroom from that closet space, right? For the most part, I keep it, you know, decent. I keep it decent, but it is nice to have like some visual separation, right? Also, if you are having guests over that they cannot see directly into the living room, I just wanted a way to have a little bit of privacy and not have to see closet stuff when I'm laying in bed. I'm not sure where I saw this first, probably Pinterest if we're being honest, but I bought this from Etsy. Came in so many colors. You were able to customize like how wide it was and how long it is, like depending on what you need and like what your preference is. I wasn't sure about this green, but honestly, the green was such a good decision. The way that the green plays off the like sage green in the matte, I didn't plan it that way, but did I plan it that way? Like, am I that good? Like, it looks so good. Also, the way that this green looks with like the burgundy bedding, so good. So yeah, if you also have like a studio space or like an open closet, open concept, like if you have archways and you want a way to add a little bit of privacy, I think this is so cute. Like, get a color that matches your decor, affordable, just yes. Maybe y'all are kind of understanding the layout a little bit. So here's my dresser, here's my print, here is the curtain, my H&M lamp on the floor down there. Now let me tell you what I am thinking for this wall, because I could do a few things, right? Love my mirror here and being able to see my whole outfit. I can get some of the natural light, very good. I want a wall light here. I feel like I might get rid of this. I'm torn. I like this lamp and I love the glow. I think it is really nice for a bedroom, but I'm also about function, and it's just not adding a ton of like light when I need it, right? When I'm getting dressed, sometimes I need light up here. I want a wall light like here, and I think that could be really useful. And it would light this whole area of the room. Now my other thought though is, I told y'all I wanted a little cabinet, and I'm like, could I do both on this wall, or is that too much? I don't want like a big wall light. I feel like I could do both if I do it right. But yeah, a cabinet like boom, wall mounted, to keep you know, deodorant and vitamins and just all of the stuff that is normally out on my dresser. So maybe I will put in like some options or just like some inspo so y'all can see what I'm thinking of, and also like the lights that I'm looking at. Also, I'm on a roll now. Okay, here next to my bed, I have a little bedside lamp. I am thinking like a little wall light, like here, could be good. Maybe a little bit higher, like here, for reading. That's really what I want it for. I like to read in bed, but it's just too dark in here right now for me to do that comfortably. So it would have to be something really small, really sleek, that mostly just blends into the wall. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm looking at for this too. I still haven't done this, but YouTube be so funny because I genuinely be feeling like picking up a camera and showing people what my house looks like, it's like I'm having company over. Like I gotta clean up before I can turn this camera on. Okay, so hopefully my kitchen is it looks decent. Here's my front door, right? I think I told y'all that I want to paint my front door, and I definitely do because my walls are white. I'm pretty sure I'm keeping them white, and the front door is like an ugly off-white color. Trying to figure out what works. And now that I'm actually looking, also keep in mind I have this very red rug, I have this black leather couch. I am feeling like now a butter yellow door could be really pretty. Also, you see I hung my masks, finally 2 of them, with like the wood tones. I feel like I can see that. Now, the only thing is my cabinets are this very yellow, warm wood tone. And I don't know if that will kind of clash, but here's my thing. Eventually, I want to replace my appliances. I want to totally gut my kitchen. I want to do new cabinets. I want to do new countertops down the line. But for right now, when I say down the line, it's legit 3 years away. It's gonna take me 3 years to save the money to do such a thing. But for right now, I can absolutely paint this front door. And so I'm just trying to think about what will look best in here right now. What will not clash with the rug, will not clash with the cabinet, and just the colors in the kitchen. I have so many things I want to do, y'all. I want some more lighting in this kitchen for sure. It is kind of dark, but you know what else? Let's come in closer. These from IKEA, shout out to Sarah for putting these up for me. These are so good. These shoe racks, so useful. We love something useful and not ugly. I want one more of those right here, and then I want to switch out these hooks. These came with the place, and then I want to hang something like right there like at level with the molding. That's where I want some hooks to go, so I have room to put one more shoe rack, and then I'll have room to hang things, right? And then I think I also want to put a shelf. Nothing crazy, something super small, just like a little shelf up here. If not a shelf, then like some art, that could work. I could do one piece or like 2 pieces that kind of correspond. Now that I'm sitting here looking at it, this could be a good spot to put some of my postcards. Get some of my postcards from like different shows framed, and maybe do like a bold colored matte, like something else to bring the red in, or green or something, a cobalt blue, and then frame those up here. Okay, you know what? Talking it all out is helping me. Okay, y'all, it has officially gotten dark while I've been making this video. I'm glad we got a chance to talk through some things. I got to see some updates. I got to, you know, talk through some of my ideas. All really helpful. If you've got any ideas, anything that you've seen that you think will work in here, definitely leave it below. I'm always open to recommendations. That is the home decor update. But yeah, if you like home decor videos, also talk about books, talk about fashion, talk about music, movies, all of the above, definitely subscribe, and I will see you guys for the next one. Bye.